Ready? So I'm here with Mike Ahrens of Ahrens Bicycles, and Mike is a local of San Jose, and he brought with us an interesting new bike here, 650 wheels.
Yeah, so this is a all Easton aluminum tube 650B hardtail. It's basically TIG welded in Oakland and polished in Santa Cruz. And in terms of the frame geometry, it's set up very similar to a 26-inch bike. The only difference really is the fork length, and the wheel size is larger, so roughly 27.5 inches. In terms of the wheels and tire selection, these are Pacenti Neomoto 2.3 tires, so pretty large air volume tire. They're mated to a Velocity blunt 650 rim. Again, a pretty wide rim, so it's definitely more on the durable side of mountain biking.
Right.
Not a lightweight setup, not super heavy, but definitely not light, not race light.
Right.
More everyday, durable riding.
Right. And Mike, this is your personal bike, right? Tell us how it rides.
So this bike, personal bike, I've ridden it about eight times in the past 8 weeks or so. It rides really well. In terms of fit, it fits spot on. So it has a relatively long top tube, and I've actually, from my standard hardtails, I've shifted the seat angle forward by half a degree, so it's slightly forward, and that with an offset seat post allows me to get what I'm aiming for, which is about a 24.5-inch top tube length.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 6'4", fairly tall, and I need extra cockpit room to breathe,
right.
basically. If it's too long, your weight bias is a little bit off. If it's too short, the same problem.
Right.
In terms of the signature parts on this bike are in the rear triangle. Basically, you have custom dropouts, 10 millimeter dropouts with a replaceable hanger. Upper yoke and lower yoke, which are machined out of 7005 billet, and they are profiled in such a way to allow the frame to flex a little bit under torsional load, meaning carving corners, anything where you have transitional trail movements.
Mm-hmm.
This bike will actually carve similar to a steel bike, but under load when you're pedaling in the vertical plane, you have all this rectangular tubing which does not flex in that direction.
Right.
So the yokes serve as, I guess, a good way to say there's a tuning fork.
Tuning, right. Tune the ride.
Basically, they're long. The aspect ratio is kind of narrow and long, and there's a large weld contact along those planes for strength. But you end up with kind of a long cantilever that you can use to allow the frame to flex.
Right. And Mike, I noticed this very fancy piece of machinery here. What is this thing?
So what we have here is our Wisecracker bottle opener. It's a 27.2 clamp, and it goes onto your seat post. They're come in different sizes for different bikes, like 30.9, 31.6.
Right.
And, yeah, I do a lot of these custom ones for different magazines or bike shops.
Custom labeled.
Yeah, custom laser marked. This one's polished to go with the frame.
Uh-huh.
But in general, it's pretty fun. Pretty funny little product. It helps me get my name out there more.
Get your name out.
People see, kind of associate, the machining, machine parts, nice looking part to the other pieces you see on the bike.
And they're able to enjoy their favorite soda pop, right?
Exactly. After the ride, not before.
Right on, right on.
So,
anything else about the bike?
Let's see. The only other small detail, so like the head tube is basically, we call it, has an eccentric machining. So it's machined off center, so material's only removed from the face. The backside is still thicker for proper strength during welding. So it's a certain, you see this on different bikes occasionally. It has a nice look. Leaves you a place for a nice head badge if you want to place it there.
Right. Right.
This bike is all simplicity. There's no logos. It's just just polished. Keep it simple.
Right.
Lightweight.
Great. Well, thank you, Mike.
Thank you.